I know, it's a bot. The bot always has mind games for leader, but I think this time we've got them. Professor X? Ah. Have you ever felt instant karma, my friends? Welcome back, my friends, to Marvel Snap. We just got the new balance patch. The meta is wide open, so today we're looking at a new evolution on one of our favorite decks. I give you Sand Ronin or Sandman the Accuser. I don't know, let me know down in the comments what could potentially be a more creative name here. We are really trying to key off of the update to Ronin, bringing him from a 4-0 to a 5-0 with ongoing ability plus 3 power for each card in your opponent's hand. Absolutely insane. He could be a 21 strength card. This is a game-winning kind of card in the right situation, and we have doctored up the right situation here with our Sandman deck. We had been running Sandwave as a counter to Mr. Negative prior to the patch. Mr. Negative still very powerful, meaning the Sandman is still a very valid card in the current meta, but now it was actually interesting. So I got a number of comments. How do you substitute out Juggernaut? And what would you bring in there? Well, I suggested to everyone to play Maximus because he's at the same price point, he is higher strength, and he is giving your opponent extra cards, but you don't really care if your opponent has extra cards if they can only play one at a time because of Sandman. And now Ronin would actually really like your opponent to have extra cards. So we're also bringing in Baron Mordo, completely overhauled. Reveal, your opponent draws a card, set its cost to 6. This is amazing. I love Baron Mordo now. I'd even tried running him before. It's not a good card before, but now he's actually playable, and again, it feeds into Ronin. So the rest of this is all good cards with the Sandwave archetype trying to be able to affect multiple lanes at once and be able to stretch your opponent too thin when they're only able to play a single card to be able to answer you. We are running Korg right now, giving the opponent a rock that they're hopefully going to draw, maybe a 6-cost rock, maybe just a random rock because of Maximus that will then stay in their hand and give us the +3 on Ronin, but not be actually useful to them. The alternative here is that you run Black Widow, and you can even incorporate the little bit of the Widow Wave archetype trying to get the 4-cost Spider Bite into the opponent's hand, but anything that gives your opponent a card right now is really good. I'm running Korg for now. We might switch it up, we'll see, but that is a great substitution if you want to be able to play for that additional control combo. Let's dive into battle. We've got the deck list above. You can always leave comments down below to talk about card substitutions. I read all your comments, love chatting with you guys down there. And your support here on the videos is appreciated so much. Gearing up toward the full release. Get these spread out as much as we can with the likes, with the comments. And I apologize if there's some choppy performance. As of the latest update, things have been a little wonky, but we're going to do the best we can. We got Mojo World here. We'll play in Korg. I feel like the cards appear crisper, and they have darkened some things. So the images are sharper, but then the performance is not as smooth. I don't know. Maybe one of my settings got reset. We'll see it. We get Wakandan Embassy giving us the +2. Ronan is looking like a killer here. Wave coming up, so we can go Wave into Odin and then maybe into Ronan. We'll see what else we draw. Icebox. Well, yes. Odin being able to cheat out Ronan now is looking more valuable than ever. Let's play Wave and fill up Mojo World. Also, we want to see what we can draw. Maybe we'll draw into Leader. Leader might supplant Ronin. But I don't know, Ronin's going to be able to be pretty powerful, especially with Maximus. And there's Sandman as well. We've got it all. We could simply try and set up Ronin and then place Max on the very last turn. The opponent is not able to do anything with those cards that they just drew. They just sit there fueling Ronin. Oh, I'm very excited. Game 1 and it's already coming together. You can't ask for more than this. We do need to remember that Icebox set Ronin to 6, so right now is actually very important to play Ronin. And we will play him to the Icebox to counter Blue Marvel. Blue Marvel recently updated a 5-cost. Insane for Blue Marvel. Being able to get him out early. The crazy thing now, right, is that you can get Blue Marvel and much more reliably play Onslaught, which I'm sure is what the opponent is planning to do here. They got Blue Marvel, Iron Man, they're going to play Onslaught to this location. They have ongoing also in Mr. Fantastic. I'm worried. But look at Ronin, 17 strength, he's fighting Iron Man, Blue Marvel himself. And he's doing a great job. Oh, what do we want to bring? I mean, I would love to play Max, but I don't know if Max is the winning combo here. Because if they do get Onslaught, we can't stop them. But if I play Max over here, we don't have much. I guess I can play Juggernaut, actually. Hey, this could be it. We then knock the cards to the side. I'm not expecting them to fill up Mojo World, or we're just praying that they don't fill up Mojo World. I'll give my opponent the thumbs up. You want to give them the thumbs up before the battle's over, so it's not BM. That's at least my perception, you know? Kick the card to the side. Maybe kick it to Mojo World. Jug, kick it to Mojo World. No. Well, we're going to lose this anyway. Bishop. Wolfsbane. Could Ronin have competed with the bishop there? I mean, he could have been close. We win. It's a great game. I'm trying to analyze. I'm already in the analysis on if our deck testing is going in the right direction or not. Ronin insane. 17 strength for a 5 cost. This is great. We're back into another one, and as I was saying, I feed off of the support of the community here. Likes, comments, all of that supports the channel so much. It gives us the energy going into full release here. Helps promote everything to the broader community, these decks that we've been testing. We'd love to be able to leave our mark on the meta for better. We're not playing the disgusting Mr. Negative. We're testing stuff out. We're playing unique pieces. There's actually a rematch. I played Cyclone earlier today. TVA? TVA is going to make things a little bit interesting. Wave. Wave could help us a lot, being able to access our 6-drops. Cyclone here had previously been playing a kind of control archetype. He does have his Sunspot, which is quite valuable in this matchup. The Raft. Well, we're not going to be able to fill the Raft with our kind of hand here. But we will play Baron Mordo, and we will mute Cyclone. Baron Mordo gives you another card, my friend. And then, who do we necessarily want to compete with? We can go Wave. I mean, we really kind of have to go Wave. You're going to play Electro. Do you have a way to be able to turn the TVA off? Should I be concerned about something like this? I think I have to go Dr. Doom.
Time's up.
You know, let's snap into Dr. Doom. The +5 everywhere is incredibly good. What's their answer? They have all their big drops available. I don't know, they could just be able to play something really large to the TVA or the Raft, for that matter. Be able to top us. And then I think they have 5 energy right now. So they actually get 1 to roll over on the Sunspot. It's not the best situation for us, to be honest. But we did not have the Storm to be able to cancel the TVA, which I most likely would have wanted to do. What do they have? It's getting really hard for me to adjust to the game display because they darkened everything, higher contrast. It does make the cards look sharper. And the retreat. Alright, we pushed them off. So, control deck can still win on those really awkward games with the TVA. Max and Ronin, that's exactly what we want to be able to showcase. Juggernaut can be fun. We get the Raft yet again. Seems to be the hot location right now. I think it was an issue with the deploying of the patch that we got the frequency of some of these other locations when we have a brand new location called Luke Cage's Bar. You basically, and we have another new location I've seen as well. We're able to, I forget what his name is, but you play to it, its power is reflected across all location, and then Luke's Bar, when you play there, cards immediately return to hand. So some really interesting stuff going on here. I do want to give the opponent all the rocks, but I also want to fill the Raft. So we're in a bit of a conundrum. Have you guys seen the Studio C where they just have the character that just says conundrum all the time? That's a terrible explanation. It's a funny sketch. I think that we hold Juggernaut to be able to secure the Raft. And we can play for that advantage that way. Death's Domain. You snuck into the Death's Domain. Maybe I play Wave instead, go right into Ronin, and then set me up for, let's see, that'll be turn 4. Turn 5, I can play Juggernaut, win the Raft. Turn 6 is Max and a free 6-drop. I mean, that seemed like a great game plan to me. We've already got our path set out. Just like, you know, oh no, Killmonger's gonna kill the Sunspot. Planning our life out just like an Asian mom. Drop the Ronin here. Yeah, you're gonna snap on me? That's fine. We can play Storm to Death's Domain to be able to mess with them at the end of things here. And they're running Max. Okay. We've got our Ronin deployed. So now we want the opponent to keep as many cards in hand as possible. So I think it's Baron Mordo, Storm, and then it's Max, Juggernaut. But if I finished, I could also just play Juggernaut here to be able to get that free 6-drop, and then it's Max and that, and Storm. That's probably stronger, right? As much as I would love to be able to play to Death's Domain, we're up against the bot, and they have Daredevil, so they would know that we are flipping Death's Domain and would be able to preemptively play there. So I think this has to be better. They still want to play to the Raft. No, why do I get Giganto? And you have a Shang-Chi to kill Ronin? No. So the hilarious thing there is that I still have Giganto to be able to play back at the Raft to win that location. And then I have Leader to be able to copy whatever they play. If you play something to the Raft, it's not going to be Giganto. If you play something here, I win. If you play something here, it just gets destroyed, and I'm still winning Camartage. I know, it's a bot. The bot always has mind games for Leader, but I think this time we've got them. Professor X? Ah. Have you ever felt instant karma, my friends? Have you ever felt such instant karma? Wow. Guys, I know the balance changes is going to be what everybody's talking about, but the update to the matchmaking to get more human opponents is so nice. I'm not sure I'm in love with these little new emojis though, which my opponent is now spamming at me, but at least it's not going to bother you guys because I've already cropped the screen region. The Raft yet again, so hit him with the Baron. Domino. Okay, what does Domino tell us? Domino tells us, I don't know, they're looking for something with tempo on turn 2. They don't have any other 2-drops. They're playing all big boys. I could play Max. 6 cards in hand. Let's fill it up, I guess. I don't know, because I would prefer being able to fill it up in a situation right as they were trying to fill the Raft to get the free card. But here we get a lot of tempo. Wave actually helps us quite a bit now. Why not play Leader, be able to get what they have, fill the Raft? There's so many good options here, actually. I could play Dr. Doom just for huge power. I could play Leader off to the side, still be able to copy whatever they have, and then leave it open to Odin on the Leader to get 2 activations there. That's probably better, right? It has to be better. What did you had the Giganto. Well, thank you, my friend. Hopefully you're not playing Shang-Chi. That's all I hope for. Now, am I going to be able to fill the Raft? I don't know. I also don't know what these noises are. I apologize for any weird audio. That laser sound, I think it's Baxter Building, is glitching out. A sunspot. Okay. I don't get it. What do you have that beats this? Nothing. We snap back. They're still spamming emojis, guys. They're spamming all the emojis. They've hit every single emoji and every single text box in a matter of seconds. I'll hit them with the thumbs up. What you got? You played something to Wakandan Embassy? Oh, the Zola. Well, that's kind of cute. Oh man, it's so good. Leader on the side, Odin on the leader because of the wave. Let's go. We haven't even played Ronin that much, guys, and we're tearing it up. Sunspot Max, Baron Mordo. Now, if only we can find the Ronin. That's exactly what we were looking for. Sandman also plays into what we want to do here. We give him Baron Mordo, Max. The hand is really big. Sandman locks it in, and then Ronin capitalize it. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everything's planned out. One card on curve. Bar with no name. If we get Storm, could be a game winner. A little cheeky play there. We play the Baron. Make whatever they draw a 6 cost. Mirror Dimension. Yikes. We don't know what it's going to turn into. It could be Bar with no name. It could be Fisk Tower. So I'll go Max. Mirror Dimension. Is it a turn 4 pass? It's so dangerous. I really want to be able to play Sandman. But if Mirror Dimension is, it's Fisk Tower. Okay. Good, good, good. So then it's Sandman for sure. If it was Bar with no name, we would have been so cramped, but then Ronin, I think, would have actually won the game. As it is, Ronin may still win the game. He may still very likely win the game. What do you have, Strong Guy? Oh, you want to have no cards in hand? How's that working for you with those 6 cards in hand? How are you getting through that? I would love to hear how you're planning on working that one out. Now, do we want to Odin the Baron Mordo Maximus stack to make sure that Ronin is full power, or do we want to leader to be able to get around things? You're snapping? Do you have a clever play to be able to flip Bar with no name? Why is the opponent snapping? I feel like we have a pretty solid setup here. And with Angela Bishop, they're often in a place where they wanted to, I would assume, have dumped a lot of cheap cards. Let the mind games begin. I can Odin to make sure you have the max hand size possible. You only have 1 card in deck. You can play multiple. No, you can only play 1 card this turn. Or I can leader and get whatever you play. But here's the thing. Whatever you play is also buffing your Bishop and Angela by 3, and I'm playing leader for 4. I think it still wins. If Strong Guy becomes a 10, well, they don't have anything that discards through their whole hand. They're not getting that buff. We snap back. You cannot stop the 21 strength Ronin. The 21 strength Ronin is going to carry us home. They play. I show leader. And it's Chavez. The leader paid out. And so did the Ronin. Unanimous victory, baby. Here is the deck in all of its glory. I have to say, Ronin Maximus, I think, is competitive enough just to be a module that you plug and play into other decks. You don't necessarily need the setup of the leaning full control with the Sandman. Baron Mordo, I think, now is quite good too with that module. So if you want just a power couple of these boys, put them wherever you want, honestly. They feel amazing. But if you really want to lean into a full deck synergy around empowering the Ronin, go here with the Sandman. Honestly, there's also an argument for going into Onslaught to be able to double Ronin's effect. You can combine with a couple other like solid ongoing effects to give you multiple targets. But Onslaught was also recently buffed as we scroll on down. He's a 6 cost, 7 power now. I want whatever the devs were smoking when they decided that Onslaught needed a buff. He's absolutely bonkers now. There we go. 6 cost, 7 strength. Let me know in the comments what new decks based on the balance changes you guys are excited about. We might test some of them out here on the channel. Till next time, thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.